Hey, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? It's Gareth Sloth, and we're back with some more of Warcraft. And I'm level 10, and I'm going to introduce you to some awesome things. Personally, I love level 10. This is why I'm so excited. Because, look, look at all this. Look at all these options. Doesn't it make you, want to shit your pants or something? Okay, I'm going to explain some stuff, but I'm basically going to focus on Frost. Okay, so Arcane. Manipulate the arcane, destroying enemies with overwhelming power. Okay, yeah. I mean, that's cool and all. They're all damage type. Ways to go. Okay, wait. Hold on. Ignite enemies with balls of fire and combust. Oh, that's what that says. Okay. Arcane Blast. I might. No, I don't want to choose a different one because that would change. Change my strats and stuff. Okay. Blasts the target with energy, dealing 45 arcane damage, generates an arcane charge. I mean, that's good, but it's like a 2-second cast, and this does, it already does 65, so that's one thing. Its range is the same, and it's a slightly shorter cast, but it's not that different. Okay, but it does have this. Arcane Blast's damage is increased by 50% per arcane charge, and its mana cost is increased by 150% per arcane charge. This is arcane charge. I guess you apparently use this. No, apparently you use this to just add on extra damage, like add up stacks for extra stuff. I don't know, but apparently this is the spell, the introductory spell to arcane magic. And no, I don't want to leave that. But I'm sure there are other spells that are better than this. There's not just these couple. There's a lot more as you level up. They'll be different. Arcane Barrage. It's instant. Okay, launches bolts of arcane energy at the enemy target, causing 157 arcane damage. Consumes all arcane charges. Now let us. Oh, sorry, distracted. Arcane's Barrage is increased by 50% per arcane charge. Arcane charge. Arcane Missiles. Channeled. Oh, apparently I can. Oh, okay. Apparently I control these. That's cool. Or something like that. Whatever it is, that's cool, I guess. Oh wait, this is passive. Oh, so every time I use this, it's an extra 50%. So that would do just about 60. I mean, that's okay, I guess, but it would get better. Launches 5 waves of arcane missiles at the enemy over 2 seconds, causing 12 arcane damage per wave. Generates an arcane charge. Arcane missiles damage is increased by 50% per arcane charge. Arcane missiles has a chance to be activated after each of your damaging spellcasts. See, this is kind of complicated, but this seems pretty cool, I guess. Fire. Now, I had a choice between my problem is this and this. Because there was Fireball. Hurls a firing ball that causes 70 fire damage. And I mean, that's pretty big, I gotta say. And it would just get a lot bigger. Pyroblast. Hurls an immense fiery boulder that causes 90 damage and an additional 96 fire damage over 18 seconds. Now that's just really good. Getting 2 single target direct fire damage, critical strikes in a row will make your next Pyroblast instant cast cost no mana and deals 25% extra damage. So that's pretty big. I don't think I actually knew about that. But these two you get instantly. Well, you get that one instantly, and this is after 2 more levels, which won't be that bad. Okay, so we'll get into this. Inferno Blast, 4 mana instant. Blasts the enemy for 34 fire damage. That's whatever, and is guaranteed to critical strike. So that'll probably double it then. Okay, so yeah, it'll be about 70 fire damage, and that's pretty big. But level 24, kind of not so much. Upon impact, though, it spreads Pyroblast, Ignite, and Combustion effects up to 3 nearby enemy targets within 10 yards. Replaces Fire Blast. So I mean, you gotta think though, I mean, these are all really good, really cool because it'll just do Pyroblast. It'll do this. It'll give them the catching fire thing or whatever it does, and what Ignite does, and what Combustion does. I'm not sure what it does, but I'm sure it's pretty cool. In a 10-yard radius, so that's pretty big. That's watch my cursor. It's about that big, maybe even a little bigger. It's probably that big. So I want to actually something like that. Probably I don't know, but anyway, that's pretty cool. But this is 77, okay. Instantly deals 57 fire damage and stuns the target for 3 seconds. But when you think about it, actually, at level 77, you're going to have like lots of extra magic. I'll tell you about the stats after this. Probably should have done that first. Hold on. Okay, I'm just going to bring this up. Okay, so, okay, your strength increases attack power by 7, so I'm thinking physically. Agility increases critical hit chance, and then stamina increases your health, so, and I have, what do I got on that does health? This, right? Yeah, I got an extra stamina. I mean, this is what you get regularly, but when it's green, it means you got extra stuff on. So, +1. No, wait. No, I was thinking +1 is an extra health by 60, but it's not that. It's 24 divided 65 divided by 24. It's about 2 per stamina, I guess. I don't know. And intellect increases spell power by 24 and increases spell critical hit by 4.78. So, well, it's not by that. But so intellect is also very powerful for mages, which I need to focus on. This and this I need to focus on. Some of this, but mostly stamina and intellect. Spirit increases mana regeneration while out of combat by 9 per 5 seconds. This is something I could use, but not so much. Melee, all that stuff, I don't really care, except for maybe haste. But spell power, haste, hit chance, mana regen, all this good stuff. So, basically what I'm trying to say is that, about these spells doing more damage and just 57 at level 77, because that's just, I mean, that's lame even kind of now, like that is 65, but like with all the intellect and stuff, I could add it to like all the way to like probably over 500. I mean, who knows? But yeah, I just wanted to explain, try to explain that to you. Okay, so and you can actually always change this to like something else. Okay, now this is my favorite. Freezes enemies in their tracks and shatters them with frost magic. So this is Frost Bolt launches a bolt of frost at the enemy, causing 75 frost damage and slowing movement speed by 50% for 15 seconds. So this is 40% for 8 seconds. This is a little longer and does more damage than what this does now, and it's a shorter cast, so that's pretty good. This is pretty much what brought me to get this. Summons a water elemental to fight for the caster. Casting Frostbolt on my water elemental will heal it for 86. So basically what it's saying is like you got like this big old minion right here, and he's got like 2 giant fists, and he's kind of big. So and then if I use this, I could focus it on him or whatever, like that or whatever. And then I would just start casting the spell, and he can sit there and take all the damage he wants, and the creature that I'm fighting will just attack him like any NPC creature kind of thing, and they'll just fight. I mean, it may take a while since his damage does a little less, but it's still really cool. Like I can sit back and not take any damage while he's over there getting his butt whooped. Well, actually, I'm hitting him, so not so much. He always, every time I gain health, he gets half of mine, so he'll have about 200, but his armor rating is doubled mine. So, like, if I got 200 armor rating, which I'll get eventually, he's got 400, and he is boss. And he's only got a 1.5 second cast, and it's a 1 minute cooldown. So if he dies in 1 minute, I can just summon him again and again, and it's really cool. This is pretty good. It actually kind of helps me sometimes. This is passive, so it's just like what this does. It just gives you them extra damage. So this is level 24. Your successful frost bolts, frost firebolts, and frozen orb hits have a 15% chance, and your blizzard ticks have a 5% chance to grant you the Fingers of Frost effect. The Fingers of Frost effect causes your next ice lance or deep freeze to act if your target were frozen, and increases Ice Lance damage by 25% for 15 seconds. Limit 2 charges. And this is Ice Lance, the thing I mentioned. I don't know when I get defreeze, because I've never gotten it, even at level 40, that I'm about almost to right now. It deals 23 frost damage to an enemy target. Ice Lance damage is quadrupled against frozen targets. So, I mean, it doesn't sound that good, but look, it's quadrupled. Say if I use this and then immediately use Ice Lance, and it's instant. So, it'll do 80 or 90 damage. And the Fingers of Frost will give me an extra 25% for 15 seconds. So that's like, let's think, about 80 divided by 4, that's another 20, that's about 100 damage. And trust me, at my level now, this does about 250, I think, or something. And then this does, and it's not always 75. Even as you level up, you don't need these skills will improve as you level up, too. So, that's how these get more powerful. And then, whenever the Fingers of Frost comes on, which happens a lot, actually, it doesn't sound like it, because it's a 15% chance, but it really does. And then, you'll use Ice Lance, and then it's Culture Bolt. Oh, and by the way, Summon Water Elemental, wait, maybe his attack is Deep Freeze. I don't know, but he's got an attack whenever the Fingers of Frost is activated. He uses crit or something. I forget what it is. But, oh, he's doing what I was doing earlier. That's cool. Sorry, I got distracted. But he's got an attack that does like, it only does like 50 damage usually to like 100. But, I mean, come on, that's pretty cool. So we're gonna learn this. Yes. I'll have to like manually change it somewhere. I'm not exactly sure, but it's cool. So I got that now. Sorry I got stuck a while, but this is more of you don't have to watch this video, but I'm probably gonna do some fighting. So the only thing you would have missed was just me going through this. And I'll let you know in the next video, probably, if you didn't watch this. Although, if you didn't watch this, it's kind of pointless to tell you, because yeah, it just is. Hold on, I'm gonna move some spells. How do I move? I suck. Where's P? Jeez. Move you there. And just, nah, come on. Okay. Oh, it's a. There we go. That'll work. Counter spell, like I said, I don't usually use it. I think this is usually actually in this slot to me. I'll keep it at 5 though. Eventually I'm gonna replace that. Hold on. Let's actually take a look at this. I'll eventually replace this with this entirely, because this becomes a little less useful. Like, I never use it. This will be my next thing too. My next spell that I learned. Oh, and polymorph is I don't use it that often, but it's pretty fun. Like, whenever you're dueling someone, you want to prank them. See, it says it transforms the enemy into a sheep. Hold on. Sorry, excuse me. Into a sheep, forcing it to wander around for up to 50 seconds. It doesn't mean it will. Like, if it's a higher level person, like they're level 15, it could only be like 10 seconds. But if they're like low level, like level 5 or something, it's like 30 seconds. They just be wandering around. Usually it'll only be like 10 seconds tops. Okay, while wandering, the sheep cannot attack or cast spells, but will regenerate very quickly. So, I mean, that's just something to prank at the beginning of the battle, if anything. Any damage will transform the target back into its normal form. Only one target can be polymorphed at a time. Only works on beasts, humanoids, and critters. So pretty much anything for the most part. But nothing like really big, like a boss. You can't do like in dungeons. So, oh yeah, and if you attack it, you can't like keep hitting it, and it's defenseless. Like, it'll just change back. But it's still pretty fun to use. Okay, so let's test some things out. Let's summon my buddy. Just to make sure I got him. See, look how freaking cool he is. Oh, look, and this is his bar of attacks. So I can either make him passive, so like he won't lose any damage, but usually I don't have him on that. But if you hop on a ride, he just becomes passive. Defense, your pet will only attack enemies that attack you or your pet. And then this one will assist me. So basically, if I start attacking, I don't have to be attacked. I can just start attacking. He goes over there and uses this Water Bolt. Deals 24 frost damage to the target. Sometimes it doubles. Quite often, actually. I don't know what happens to him. But let's look at him. I can just dismiss him if I don't want him. See, like, just do this. Actually, I'm not going to do it, because I'll have to summon him, and I don't want to wait another 30 seconds. Move to, orders my pet to move to a target location. I don't usually use that. An attack, orders my pet to attack a current target. So, like, if someone's standing over there, and I just want to start attacking them, I don't have to do anything. I can just send him over there. But right now, it's orders my pet to follow you, see? See, he just does that. But he looks pretty cool, though. I like him. You're going to see him in action in this video, don't worry. Oh, and this is my favorite. Look, blasts enemy in an 8-yard radius with frost, freezing them in place for up to 8 seconds. Damage caused may interrupt the effect. So I don't think they lose any damage. I don't think. But it's still pretty cool. Let's go find something to fight. All these things are dead. All these timberlings we killed last time. TP. So look, and he's pretty fast though. Okay, so look, if I pull up my character and go to pets, health, half of mine, 197, and then his mana, I think is it's the same as mine. Damage he does, his actually, I think his DPS is usually higher than mine. Damage per second. Yeah, his damage per second is like double mine. So, well, yeah, it's looks like it's almost always. Nah, I was not gonna say it was doubled. Spell power is pretty good. Oh wait, so it does 24 spell power. Maybe that's, I don't know. But his armor is 312, whereas mine is let's see, where's mine? Where does mine show? I forget. Somewhere down here. Yeah, it's in here. Defense armor 104. Wait, no. Is it tripled? Dude, it's tripled! Woo! Any physical damage, though, taken by 28%. So, dude, that's pretty big. Yeah, it's doubled. My bad. It was doubled. Not my bad. My good. My good. And look at his name. Wait. Yeah, the Sloth's Minion. Isn't that great? I love it. So, look. We're going to do some cool things here. So, we're going to use this awesome spell. See, look. 8-yard radius. But I can only go, like, a certain distance with it. Boom. So, now it's frozen. And, like, it's attacking it. So, like, it's taking damage. After I use one of my powerful spells, it'll unfreeze. But still, it's really cool. Cause like someone's chasing me, like one of these guys are chasing me, and I don't want them to, then I can do that. Or if there's like a group of people and I'm in a dungeon, then or if they're running after me, especially one. So usually after I freeze them, I just start attacking them right away. Sometimes I might let them put in a few hits, depends on the situation. And yeah, see, look, he pretty much just killed it by himself. Now he personally doesn't gain like his own experience and levels up faster than me or slower than me. He levels up the same. But it's still pretty cool. So yeah, so he's pretty cool. I mean, he always follows me, and whenever you're in a duel, it kind of throws the other guy off guard because you got like two people, and trust me, it's a little weird in a duel to have to fight a pet too. It's like you want to get rid of the pet, but this guy laying hits on you, the big guy. But then you want to focus on the big guy, take him down so his pet can't touch you. But then the pet's, raping your ass while you're not looking, and it's gonna be. Oh yeah, you can kind of go into your this mode where it's where like you're looking yourself. Let's see what I know. There's words for it. I think this is first person. Yeah, first person view, and this is more like I don't know, 3P view. I don't know. You can go all the way back out to here. But I prefer kind of up close, not that close, like that close or so. So you can kind of see around you. I don't know. I guess some people would prefer the other way, but at least this time, at least like this, I can see where I'm going and stuff. I don't know. I prefer it, and usually a lot of people do too. So it's just what the game kind of puts you at. So let's go. We can send him to attack this guy. So we're gonna do that. See, look. I gotta focus on this guy, and then I press this, and he starts attacking him. And now watch. I'm gonna back out, and he's not even gonna touch. He's not even gonna look at me. And see, now I'm gonna focus on him and use this spell. Wait, crap! I don't have the spell, so I can't use it on him. The frostbolt or whatever. But look, he can still take him out by himself. He kind of misses some, but it's okay. Look, dude, he beat him all by himself. Level 10 versus like level 9, that's not that bad at all. Like I'm telling you, like that's pretty good. Like if I'm getting chased, this guy can either like slow him down, like I start running away and he'll slow him down, or he'll just attract a whole group so no one's even looking at me. So yeah, he's pretty cool like that, and that's why I chose him. I didn't know what he did, but when I got him and I realized his potential, it was outstanding. Now, I don't think he learns any new spells. There's these empty slots, but it doesn't mean he's going to. So I really don't think he does, but like he's a real help though. So like, he does up to it's like 200, 200 damage, and once I'm fighting like big giant bosses where they're like 10,000 damage to do, he's still pretty cool. I like him. He does the freeze thing from far away, and he's just my bud. So he's cool like that, and that's just I don't know. I always love him. I've always taken care of him. And sometimes when he's in a fight and I don't want him to get hurt, just because I know it's a game, but I don't. I want to take care of my bud because he's got my back and he dies all the time. So like if he's in a fight and I can run away and spawn him back in with full health, like right beside me, like nothing even happened. Like I can do it right now, but I won't summon a second one because I was wondering like could I do that instead of like an army, but I figured that was OP, so it didn't work. He just this one disappeared and kind of made a new one like right in front of me. But yeah, guys, I think that's about a 20-minute video. You don't. Oh, I'm so sorry for dragging this out so long. But if you don't want to watch this whole thing, you don't have to. I'll put that in the description and maybe even in the title. But I will recommend it. It's not required though because it's a long video. You can skip to some parts if you like. But yeah, I was just letting you know. Well, not a lot of action, but there was some info. If you're a mage and you start getting into this game, just thought you should know. If you did prefer the others and were like, I want more info on the arcane or the fire, well then, I mean, it really doesn't matter. Like you'll find out by yourself. But if you want me to tell you, and I mean, I wouldn't really play it out for you because it's kind of I think it's kind of a hassle always trying to change this up because you gotta like go to a certain person to change it. You can change your specialization at your class trainer. See, I gotta find a class trainer. Oh, don't touch me. Sorry, I was being touched from behind. See how nice that is? Don't touch me. Don't touch me. See, look. He was putting more damage in on him, so he turned around and started fighting him. See, that's how useful this guy is. Like, I can start laying hits on him, but he'll take away the attention from him. So, yeah. He's really cool. I love him. He doesn't. He don't want to give me a hug. But, yeah, guys, I didn't level up. Didn't really fight that many people. Didn't do any quests. But we did get this bloody. And trust me, he's cool. So, yeah, ladies, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.